The chairman of ESPN, Jimmy Pitaro, he was honored at an event to raise money for families because the organization led by my former coach, my guy Tom Coughlin, the J Fund. It provides financial and emotional support for families battling childhood cancer. Jimmy is a big advocate for childhood cancer and making sure that these families have everything, anything that they need.
This relentless pursuit of finding a cure.
Yeah.
Right? Like how are we going to get there? That's the goal, right? That's really what we're focused on.
The J Fund and more than $310,000 were raised and counting were raised last night.
Up late. Yeah.
So well done by Jimmy, well done by the St. John's coach. Pitino, Rick Pitino. Rick Pitino, I'm sorry, Rick Pitino.
You really did stay up late.
Yeah, I really did stay up late, Robin. And, but great job by everyone involved. And I'm just happy that Tom Coughlin for 31 years has been doing the J Fund. And has really been leading the way.
Making a difference in a lot of lives.
A lot of lives. Big difference.
Thank you for sharing that.
The number of the day. Oh, I wonder what the number of the day could be. Let's find out, shall we? 13. Ha-ha! The number of the day is 13. Thrilling 13.
All right, hope everyone's doing good. I just had to share this one quick video, just a snippet. You can watch the entire thing if you're really interested. But yeah, Jimmy Pitaro, I mean, we already know if he's on the news, who he is, right? I don't need to say anything. He's in the Hall of Fame. But as you noticed, the J Fund, 31. And the letter J is 10. And actually the word J, spelled the same way there, equals 36. So yeah, I'm just pointing out, how they love their numbers and how much they raised. Oh, 310,000. All right, in 31 years. I'm just really cracking up here. I mean, 31, 13, they love all the same numbers. 13, if you go look it up in Wikipedia, it's going to show you this one here, right here. It's that shape right there. Very interesting, and how the 13 is also on a lot of the dollar bills, somewhere in here, right? You can look, I'll leave the link for all the information, but the show must go on. Take a listen to this.
After President Trump's new threat to China tonight, a 100% tariff on Chinese imports. What this fight is about. And here's Rachel Scott.
Tonight, just minutes after the markets close, President Trump reigniting the trade war with China, imposing an additional 100% tariff on Chinese imports on top of the 30% that was already in place.
They hit the world with something that really is not anything that people are going to do, and it was shocking.
Stocks tanking after the president warned this morning a massive increase in tariffs on China was coming, even saying the move could be potentially painful for Americans. By the end of the day, the Dow was down nearly 900 points, and the S&P marked its biggest drop since April. The new tariffs start November 1st. The president blasting China for new restrictions that would limit access to rare earth minerals.
So there you go. Trump is imposing more tariffs on China. 130%. There's your 13 again. And wouldn't you know, the OOCL daffodil, doesn't that look just like the 13 right there? Yeah, just sharing. And of course, they show there's certain things. There's your 119. Yeah, that's the one they had to show you. And blue, red, it's all the same. And it came out of the blue. Trump says there at the end of that one. Yeah, and the 333, of course. Yeah, have to show that. The blue, yeah, we know what blue it came out of, and we know exactly what they're doing. And no, he didn't win that Nobel Prize. No, sure didn't, no matter how much Bibi wanted it. And I'm sure Trump did too. This young lady right here won. Maria Parisca of Venezuela. Yep, she's Catholic. Oh, prize for freedom she's received and many other things. But she wins the Nobel Prize. But of course, oh yeah, she's showing a lot of love. So I'm sure a lot of people are putting a lot of trust in her. But there she is at the WEF. Yep, showing all the same signs, being all around all the same people. And of course, we trust her, right? Sure. And of course, he's going to blame everything on China. But wouldn't you know, Xi Jinping, look at all his awards, his honors. These are just his honors alone. He's received 19. I'll show you the full picture of Trump's in a minute, but Trump has only received 5 international honors compared to Z. Interesting. Just sharing. But yeah, they want everything to crash and crumble because that's how they're going to bring in the one world monetary, right? That's exactly what they're going to do. I've been watching Jimmy Dore. He's a very interesting fella, and I know we cannot trust him. I know. But he talked about in this Israel is already breaking the ceasefire. There we have 13 months of intense cross-border conflict. 13. Oh, my goodness. And then, of course, I noticed another one. 33. Between 30 billion and 33 billion. So there's another 333. There's a little closer for anyone there, and I'll share all the clips and the videos where you can find them. But we know exactly who these people are. Even him, I know he's controlled opposition. You can see it in, everything, even just this one picture. But I enjoy watching him. He at least is awake on the majority of things going on. But we know we can't trust anyone out there. Don't trust anyone. As I always say, don't even trust me. Always search, research, because they'll show it with their signs and symbols and everything they do. And yeah, the peace deal. Oh, yes, he's a very smart person, and he knows the region, knows the people, knows a lot of the players. They're talking about Kushner, right? He's who helped bring in this peace. Ah, yes. Jared, and he's a part of the Abraham Accord. He's the one who helped establish that. It's a 20-point peace deal. I really wonder what's all in that. I haven't looked into it more, but Kushner's lightning tour. Wow. And if we look back at that, there's a bit of a handshake you have to keep your eye on. They show it some ways, somehow, always. And this Woodcoff here, look at that. He's there with Tucker. Look, they're all club members. You can see it in hand signs they do, wherever they are. They're going to show it somehow, some way, some shape or form. And that's all I keep saying. Just watch, just look. And even President of Finland went to meet Trump. I'm just going to share one short clip of this. Take a look.
And we have our Secretary of the Navy right over here, and we're working on a lot more than icebreakers. We're working on some very, very big and important ships. But they had no idea what they were doing, and I was with you, and I ended up meeting you and knowing you, and I heard about Finland and their icebreakers, and I said, do me a favor, would you have your people take a look at what these people are doing? And it came out that, just as I thought, they had no idea what they were doing. And we got involved, and we ended up, we need these ships very badly, because we have a lot of territory, more than anybody. And so I'm very honored to have this deal, and thank you very much. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great partnership. And it's a great honor to have you, Mr. Prime Minister. Would you like to say something, please?
First, Mr. President, thank you very much. It's a great honor to be here today. And as a Prime Minister of Finland, I want to say that this deal it's very important to Finland and our economy, because our economy is suffering a lot because of Russian aggression in Ukraine. And this deal, it means investments, it means jobs, and jobs means hope. And that's why this is so important. And I want to thank your leadership on this deal and this issue. Thank you very much.
So you've been affected very badly by the war going on, the ridiculous war going on, right?
Yes, because we have to close the border with Russia. We have 1,300 kilometers common border with them, and it affects the atmosphere in Finland, in investments, and that's why we need good news. Our people need hope.
So I couldn't find the part where he offers him a pen to keep the pen, like treating him just like he was admiring Trump or something. He's a president. He doesn't care who he is. And it's all a big show anyway, right? But yeah, Arctic security cutters. The agreement is on, icebreakers. 11, it's interesting that they have that there, and the 6 and the 1 billion. That's how much this is costing. The Arctic security cutters, by the way, equals 91 and 1661. Icebreakers, 33. And it's just interesting to look at all the numbers and how they say, you should be like more Finns, to be honest, I think people need to be a little bit more like the Finns, which means calm, cool, and collected. Oh, there's your CCC. I'm just saying, they just love using all the same things. And he's saying that we're suffering. My goodness, they're bringing in immigrants regardless. And of course, nobody wants to have all these people. Look, Europe is being overwhelmed by everyone from every nation, and that's the whole point of what they're doing. They're trying to cripple every nation to put them on their knees so that we will have the one world monetary system happening. That's all I'm saying really quickly. And to show that they had to mention the 1,300 kilometers that we share with Russia. Ah, man, they're just all in the same club, receiving all same awards. This is Bettere Orpo, and they're all club members. I'll share more pictures here at the end, but we know exactly who they all are. Even Kushner, even every single one of them. They do the exact same things. They've all, actually, all of these people have converted over to Judaism, right? And so whoever we talk about, whether it be BB, they're all playing the same game. They're all on the same team. I don't know what else to say other than to show the pictures to get people to wake up because we know they're all in the same club, right? From your VP to your president to our president, they're all in the same club. It's a big show just to push this exact same agenda, and that's to get those that have accepted Jesus to put them on their knees and have them accept this mark. And we're not going to have it. We know who they are, and I hope everyone does too. And just keep trusting in the Word of God and trust Jesus alone. That's all I'm going to say over and over again. Don't live in fear, but keep praying. All right, just had to share that. 13. Sorry for the Sesame Street thing there, but hey, have to laugh. You really do, because otherwise this world is so chaotic. All right, let's have a great week. God bless. Take care. Till next time.